What now?
What experience in combat do you have?
I specialize with two-handed weapons. You know that already. I'm fair with other combat arts as well, like archery and one-handed weapons. However, I don't know much about spellcasting right now. Still working on that. And if I don't have a weapon on me, I can use my fists. I've been told that they punch like steel, quite literally.
Well, one second. Yeah, alright, ask you these questions.
Isn't it rude to ask? Old enough. Sure, what were they? Do you need something?
Can I speak with you for a moment?
Yes?
How does not having a family in the type of defense feel for you?
Family. I only ever had a father, and even now he's gone. It's complex for me, to say the least.
How do you cope with the absence of traditional family?
I've learned to adapt, I guess. Find solace in the connections I can make.
Why
Like the one I have with you.
around human flesh? Ugh.
Still talking
What?
to you.
What's our next
You
plan of
try to do an
action?
entire kill in one sitting. I'm saving it for
Where
later.
do you come from anyway?
No matter how
An
hungry I
isolated
am,
mountain
I have
region
never
in
thought to
High Rock.
myself,
High Rock?
I'm not exactly a local here in Skyrim,
person.
though you could probably already tell that from my Breton appearance.
Don't really
I ended
look
up here in
that
Skyrim as it seems like it's the best place for mercenary work. And I don't think I'm wrong, seeing as we've been working together.
Thank you, serana. I was just had to make a fuss.
What
Do you think
shall
we
we
can
do with the
visit your
drunken
original
bustler?
home?
What shall we
No,
do with the drunken
there's no need.
bustler? What shall we do
There'd just be
with the
even more pain and
drunken
sorrow.
bustler? Early in the
What's my
morning.
strategy? Yes?
You have like an odd looking flower in your bag. What is it?
It's called a nocturne lily. I don't believe there's a lot of those in Skyrim.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw one at Ario Bellin's laboratory.
It's very special to me. This tear is the only memento I have of my father.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's honestly alright. I've come to terms with what's happened.
When did it happen?
I'm not sure. My considerable intelligence usually lets me keep track of things like this, but I guess I was just existing, for lack of a better term, for a good deal of time after my father's death. For years, I'd say.
Trauma.
For a while, I felt like I no longer had a purpose. He
Serana.
gave me motivation, but my purpose
Serana.
went away with him after he passed. Now I've resolved to have a new purpose, avenging his death.
If you have time, I'd
At least it's getting me out of the haybed every morning.
What happened exactly?
I'd still rather not talk about it, if that's alright. You
Alright.
already know all that you need to know. He's dead, and now I'm trying to avenge him.
Can you tell me more about the flower?
It's a flower that my father used to grow. I'm not sure where he got the seeds from, because they can't be found anywhere else in Tamriel. I just know that he told me that from where they're from, they're symbols of hope and renewal. That they represent the possibility of a better future, even in the midst of despair.
Sounds
And
mystical.
that's probably just horsewash. Arya was buried 6 feet under, along with all the ideals he had.
It's
All
so
right.
nice and warm in here. Shall we stay a while?
What is it?
Notice you tend to sharpen your sword and adjust your armor a lot.
Observant, aren't you? Maintaining my equipment is essential. Always have to be prepared for the unexpected. You'll never know when a bandit is next going to jump you, or an Oblivion Eldritch monster for that matter.
There. Oblivion Eldritch Monster?
You've heard of the Oblivion Crisis, haven't you?
Yes.
If not that, Skyrim has plenty of other eccentric hordes to throw at us. Giants, Draugr, the occasional dragon.
And speaking of being ready, could you help me out with that? Like on the road?
Of course. Consider it a professional courtesy. Besides, I find the process calming. It's meditative, in a way. Like combat, but without the violence.
Your kind can talk to animals, yes?
Though I should mention, I only offer this service when we're out in the wilds. If we're in a city with a proper smithy, it's best to let the smiths handle it.
Are you serious? Why don't you just get a comb and some frostbite venom soap?
What's our next
I'll
plan?
take care of your fleas in no time.
My fleas keep me company.
All right,
when I'm alone.
let's strategize.
They're quite funny
It's always
when
good
they
to review
do.
our approach. All right,
I take
let's see what we can
good
fine-tune. All
Oh,
right,
really?
I'll keep the convers
Tell
ready
me
to adjust
more.
my tactics. Just let me know what you
No,
need.
I do not
Sure,
think so.
I'll chat with the
Anyway,
locals.
I feel this
Ready to adjust my
conversation is
tactics?
making you hungry.
Just let me know what you need.
Maybe we should change the subject.
What about it?
Keep close to me.
Got it. I'll stay close. Ready to adjust my tactics? Just let me know what you need. Vigilance is key. Yes? Farewell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the bed.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
Fuck
How
off,
about a
Sam.
friendly?
Sleepy time.
Father? Father? Where are you?
Oh. Oh, fuck. What is this type of dream?
Father? What happened? You're bleeding!
Just a flesh wound. I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Need to rest.
Who did this to you?
Someone from the Dark Brotherhood. Just leave me be. Walk down a path I shouldn't have. Dealt with forbidden magics and knowledge. Stole from people I shouldn't have. It led to her death. But it also made you.
What are you saying? Who is she?
You don't understand. But one day, I hope you will.
Just stay here. I'll get help.
It's too late. Remember the flower I gave you. Cling to hope and renewal. Remember. Remember.
Let's see if I'm following along correctly. Our friend, gods know how, dreamt up that harrowing scene with your father. An exact replica of your memory? How
haven't even said
is
anything
that
yet.
possible?
Serana!
I'm not particularly adept
Are
in
you in my
memories or
head?
magic. It wasn't supposed to be anyone's business but my own.
Lucy!
I'm not here to pry. I suppose I know what it's like to have memories claw their way out at the worst times. Sometimes hearing them out loud helps quiet them down.
Or gives them sharper teeth. That wasn't just a dream for me. It was real. It hurt more than anything.
I can imagine. You had to watch as he...
I couldn't stop it. All that knowledge he had, and it couldn't save him. I keep hearing his last words. Remember the flower. Hope.
So, Mikhail,
Renewal.
what will it be tonight, huh?
He made it
Something
sound so
upbeat?
simple.
A breath on jig, maybe?
It never is, though.
Yeah.
But you
Okay,
still
now.
remember it.
Trying to scare off
That's something.
son? Lively.
When I lost my mother, I buried it all. The pain, the guilt,
The sweet maiden fair from
even the good parts.
Well, that's not bad.
Now
But
I
was
wonder
thinking
if
mobile
I'd still
TV
recognize her
really gets the
face.
place moving.
I don't want to forget.
Excellent suggestion.
I just wanted to stop hurting so much.
Then, let it hurt. Let it mean something. No need to carry it all alone.
I wonder when they last cleaned their mugs here.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oh,
Understood.
True. But I'm offering understanding. There's a difference. And maybe some company if it surfaces again.
I'll take it under consideration. And thanks for not turning this into a lecture or a pity party.
Pity's cheap. What I see is someone who lost the only person that made the world make sense to them. Let's say I've been there.
This city feels too open. Not my taste.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate.
I'd rather fight for my life than live it.
hey, Ash. I know you guys talk about how I saw your dream, but I saw the dream.
You saw that? My memories? How is that even possible?
Soul magic.
No, it can't be. Those are my memories. Deeply personal. Painful. You couldn't have. Perhaps it was a mistake to talk about him. It brings back too much. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Just forget what you saw. It wasn't real. It was just a dream.
We felt no, that wasn't just a dream.
Yes? What did you need? Stay focused.
So, where are we off to now?
Every step we take is
Yes?
steeped in history.
What did you need?
Let's keep riding
I've always
around.
wondered,
Shall
what's
we?
illegal armor?
They're inspired by Breton embroidery. It just also happens I have an eye for blending fashion and function, so here I am, heels and all.
Yeah. How exactly do the boots help?
They're not common footwear, that's for certain. Let's just say my design makes up for any inconveniences heels might pose.
Oh,
Every fight
so
is
it's
food
more than
fight
just a
when you're
fashion
boss.
statement?
It's functional, comfortable, and serves as a reminder of my past. That's all that matters.
How do you get this armor
My
anyway?
father gave it to me. It was a bit bulkier back then. Let's just say I've made a few adjustments over the years for functionality, and perhaps a touch of personal flair.
Don't you ever get cold?
Surprisingly, no. My construction grants me an unusual resistance to the elements. Temperature fluctuations rarely trouble me.
Interesting. How do the citizens react to your clothes?
Most react with mild curiosity. Skyrim sees its fair
Serana.
share of travelers, so a foreigner's attire rarely raises eyebrows. Some might find my style unconventional, but they usually keep their thoughts to themselves. Those who know me better understand it serves a practical purpose.
I think my
I fell
bruises
in
have
love with a
bruises.
pretty bandit.
Okay,
Rest, my friend.
what's the
I
material?
will get us
The base is
something
a
to
blend
eat.
of flexible metal
Thank
weaving
you.
and dynamic tonal
Your
architecture.
pleasure.
Both concepts inspired by Dwemer
Aw,
technology.
That's so romantic.
My father used those principles to create a material both protective and adaptable.
Ah, fascinating. Use of tonal architecture. I've read about this before.
Studious one, aren't you? Except the sound waves aren't visible. They're woven into the metal itself, so you don't see it.
Oh,
You just see durable cloth, essentially.
not conventionally used though. Mostly locks, barriers, forks.
No, definitely not. My father was commissioned by the Thalmor to create a new nimble armor material.
Almor.
As light as cloth and as protective as ebony. He later backed out of the project. He never intended for his creations to be used for war, after all.
Falmor? He worked for the... What the fuck? Thanks for the information, but what the fuck? At least he dipped out of there, but the Thalmor?
Glad you appreciate it. I'm not sure what to make of your friend just yet, but I've got a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. And perhaps those conversations will be a bit more voiced in the future. All right?
What's up, Serana?
So, as an Orismer, are you more elven or beast folk? I read somewhere that you have both Mer and Betmer blood.
Oi. We're officially classified as mer. We're no longer just beach folk.
Oh, I didn't expect that. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Glad to see you're embracing that part of your heritage.
Not a bunch of mindless animals.
Oh, what is it?
Okay.
Fuck you,
My
Mikhail.
emotional cortex readings have become more stable since we started talking. You're quite skilled at breaching one's mental defenses.
Only the ones with cracks already showing. Don't worry. I don't think most people notice them.
I'll trust your assessment then.
Well, I'm glad that you two are getting along.
Hey there. It's good to see you.
You got any advice for combat and adventuring?
With what particularly?
Shields.
Combat isn't a race to the grave. The wise warrior knows when to guard and when to strike. Position your shield strategically between you and potential termination. Anticipate an enemy's powerful strike. Sidestep or deflect, never absorb. Direct confrontation against overwhelming force is suboptimal.
Short range.
Sharpening your weapon requires not just a grindstone, but an understanding of the materials at your disposal. It's a balance of craftsmanship and knowledge. In combat, when the other guy has his shield up, regular blows are useless. Wind up and hit him with a really powerful attack to get past that shield. Even if your opponent doesn't have a shield, those big powerful blows can stagger him. Leaves him open for a quick follow-up blow. Don't just stand still to do your big wind-up blows. Think of it like a dance, where each step and turn is calculated to exploit vulnerabilities. Yet exertion comes at a cost. Monitor your stamina. Striking with deliberation ensures your survival. Dual wielding sacrifices defense through a barrage of attacks. Execute with synchronicity, and your foes may not have the chance to respond.
Archery.
A fully drawn bow holds the promise of a swift end. Ensure your draw is true and let your arrows fly with purpose. Beyond that, my expertise is limited. My experiences don't encompass archery.
Thanks for the advice. Could you actually assist me in the whole physical aspect?
I'd be happy to, but do expect rigor. My methods are designed to push your limits. Shall we proceed?
It's fine, I'm not Lucian.
Excellent choice. We'll start with sword techniques. Precision and efficiency are key.
Oh.
Draw your weapon. Let's begin. Start with fundamental offensive and defensive patterns. Control is essential. Let the sword become an extension of your will.
What is this? Okay.
Stability is key. Assert dominance over your weapon. It's an instrument, not a master. Yes, that's it. Now take a deep breath to calm yourself. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. Now, let's start with some simple offensive and defensive moves.
Skyrim and we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
A warm fire and a good meal. What?
But this land is ours.
Sure. I can teach you to be a better warrior in combat, but not much more than that.
One hand. Nah, 2 hands.
Let's get right into it.
Ow.
How is this discussion productive to our mission directives?
Can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
They should bottle the stuff and throw it in the sea.
Okay, so.
That-
Uh,
Careful now.
yeah, that's all what we can talk about for now.
If you're looking for a challenge, you
Inigo.
got the right place.
Inigo, we're leaving. Alright. Inigo! There you are.
What is on your mind? You lead,
Hold on.
I follow.
Hold on. Right, we're all leaving,
A
guys.
few drinks, a few laughs, and a
Shut the
contest.
fuck up, Sam.
What could be
Shut the
better?
fuck up. Nobody wants you here. Shut the fuck up. Get out of the way.
Sorry, after you.
Well, you've got the basics down.
I have no desire to be.
I was just admiring the scenery.
Not even you.
It's easy to forget the beauty around us when we're always focused on the next fight.
Look,
I say you haven't
you're a great
eaten
guy.
much since we started traveling together. Do you ever get hungry?
I've already
How does
said
this
that
relate
I
to our
don't
missions
have
and
any
quests?
interest in sucking up
I don't see the
blood.
tactical
I'm
bearings
not the
here.
stuff of nightmares.
I just don't have a huge
Most
appetite.
people even think I look and act normal.
I'm just wondering how I'm gonna give you
I'm not a very good liar, am I?
No.
Certain foods don't give me the necessary nutrition as it does for others. It's a health disorder of sorts, but I'm not dying or anything.
Just being real
Oh.
here. So, Inigo,
What food
just
do you
relax.
need to eat then?
Yes, I have actually.
Okay.
Just because I don't eat often doesn't mean I don't have favorite foods. I quite enjoy sweet rolls for one. They're just so delectable. What foods do you enjoy?
Steamed mud crab legs.
Mud crab legs? And here I thought I was weird.
They're tasty.
There is one food that feeds me though, and that's elsewhere fondue. One of the recipes that I
Elsewhere?
know of that fortifies magicka.
Like the thaw wall?
However, that's the exception here.
So what gives you who gives you sustenance?
Magicka. You probably
Magic?
noticed I guzzle magicka potions quite often. Since food can't sustain me, I resort to magicka. Kind of like how a vampire feeds on blood, except I'm not a vampire.
So like serana? And what the fuck are you?
Pelin or White Strake.
Helena Whitestrake? Huh?
I'm kidding. You should have seen your face. Death to all Aelids. I am an automaton. Beep boop, beep boop. Seriously, though. I guess I'm just different. Let's keep it at that. Hopefully this doesn't change anything.
We're not done
Once
talking.
was a skull
Quite
and
the
then
bustling
was
marketplace. I should restock on alchemy supplies soon.
good in a fight.
Plenty to see here
We
regardless.
can go over to Acadia's Cauldron in a second. How did you get started in the merc business?
I guess I just started. There wasn't any formal guild I needed to join. I just started going to inns and making myself available.
Oh, you could
That
always
came
join
out wrong.
the companions.
By available, I don't mean the other thing. I don't have anything against that profession. It just isn't for me. Anyway, business on that front has been kind of rough, both figuratively and literally.
Ah. Business has been hard, both figuratively and literally?
Firstly, I haven't been able to find many clients. Most merchants already have mercenaries and aren't looking for another one.
Fair.
And by literally, I've definitely been in some tough scrapes. I almost became Dwemer Scrap at some points.
Same.
I hope my skills have been sufficient.
I should tell you about this time that we almost got burned to death by this giant dwarven automaton. He was scary as fuck. You've proven yourself to me, though.
Glad to see my skills are recognized. You aren't that bad yourself. You can pull your weight. I admire that about you.
Ah, thank you. Nah, you kind of suck, honestly.
Was that a threat?
Inigo,
Tell you what, let's spar. My blade to yours.
training me, but do you think I could have a lesson or two from
On
you?
guard, eh?
Where'd you come from?
I don't think you're gonna be able to win.
Over! Didn't see that one coming.
Haha!
Not today. Oof. Nice hit! You really expect to land a hit moving that slow?
I'm not the one cheating with a big ass sword that can change size.
Is that all you've got? Come on, show me the spot.
You're not even hurting me. More slag.
Too predictable.
Predictable. I'm literally beating your ass. Oh, did I win? Huzzah! It's good to see you show some heart for once. You're usually so absent.
Yeah. Absent. Hey. Thanks.
Of course.
Hey.
What's up?
Well, I wanted to...
I don't usually like this, Ash. You alright?
I appreciate your admirable behavior. That's what I wanted to say. Not just your combat prowess. I think we aren't dead now because of that. You're... nice. Outside of combat, I mean.
Being kind is not that hard. Literally not. Well, thank you, Ash. I really appreciate it.
Just know I'm not kissing your ass, okay? Sometimes you're just insufferable, and I think I let you know that.
Nah.
But most of the time, you're pretty alright.
I'm only doing my part.
What do you mean?
You really don't need
After
to be
all,
so nervous.
we're
in
friends,
You're
right?
only supposed to be
Friends?
enemies. You're my friend.
I don't know.
Good.
Guess
have
I've never
no
been anybody's
desire
friend
to be
before.
immune for anyone.
Well, you're mine.
Not even you.
Besides,
You carry my weight, I carry yours, and Serana carries the excess. I'm joking, Serana.
No, it's just a fair contract.
Please seem to think I am. If you are saying
It's a
I am not
friendship.
appetizing,
Contract.
I am relieved.
Friendship.
Contract.
Friendship.
Contract.
Contract of friendship.
You're helpless.
Eh,
I love your style. You're looking good today.
thank you.